Hi fans, Randy Ingersoll here on a Monday afternoon in Florida. Game 6, Gandac versus tzimarou, quarterfinals in the 2021 Hive Online World Championship. I'm still semi-working right at the moment, so I may have to answer the phone to dispatch my guys I work with, so please bear with me if you notice that's what I'm doing. Get the camera here aimed a little bit. And it looks like they're about ready to start. So let's get the room set up. Use text, turn off track mice, no chat window. They are fast at it, so here we go. We're in game room 6, Gandac versus tzimarou. Let's see what's going on here. So tzimarou opens with a ladybug. Of course, Gandac has a 3-2 lead. All he needs is a draw. But we've learned from playing in other games that it's never a good idea to play for a draw. You have to play for the victory, and if it ends up a draw, then that's the way it works. So tzimarou waited till Gandac placed his queen before placing his queen. He wanted to get a Z queen formation to maximize the probability of a victory as compared to a draw. Gandac plays the pillbug. tzimarou plays his mosquito. Okay, let's see if I can get caught up over here in the review room. Of course, here we are in the quarterfinals, so it's plus 12 is the timing. Should be an exciting game. So it's tzimarou has gotten the first ant pin in place. The last game they played, tzimarou was playing black and never got his pillbug in play. So let's see as white if he's going to allow that to happen again today. And if you see me looking over this direction, my main monitor is over here. The monitor I'm watching the game is in front of me. My main monitor that has my YouTube channel and my OBS studio up here is on the right. And I turn away briefly and all kinds of things happen. Beetles are coming in. Gandac used the mosquito with pillbug power to warp the beetle into play. And then tzimarou does get his pillbug in play. If I'm caught up here, I believe that I am. Of course, so Stepan Opalev is in the watching on the chat room, and he makes the comment, "I'd like to see overtime games, so rooting for Zim today." Of course, Stepan is already into the semifinals. He beat Louise in a very exciting 6-game match, playing up against Quadlibet, the 3-time world champion who beat Chigi over the weekend in the final 2 games, had a win and a draw to win that match 3.5 to 1.5. So we've got 3 players into the semifinals. This is the 4th quarterfinal, determining the last one of the 4. And of course, the black spider is threatening to pin the white beetle if the white beetle doesn't do something. And Gandac is off on a strong attack right now. He's got 1 beetle ready to climb up. And he also has a mosquito ready to climb up. So let's see what tzimarou might be considering. Of course, he's got an ant in reserve, so he could bring an ant in. But if he doesn't move the beetle is going to get pinned. So he does. He self-covers his queen, gets it out of the line of attack of the spider. And of course, a lot of the players that aren't the best players in the world are constantly looking to improve on the spider, because the spider is definitely the weakest piece. So that's one of the things that differentiates the top players from those that aren't the top players, is their use of spiders. So that was a very good use of a spider, with the threatening to pin the white beetle. And I am going to have to answer this phone, so missed it. I've got to get a little bit quicker on my pushing the buttons. This third placement of the white ant by Gandac is what Joe Schultz in his book, The Canon of Hive Groundwork, refers to as an instant double ant. The mosquito previously did not have ant movement, but when the white ant spawned next to it, then it gave them ant movement to the mosquito. Stepan has already introduced himself in the chat room, so anyone that joins, please make a note, drop me a line as to who you are, where you're from, and if this is your first time or if you're a repeat viewer. And so this is a very interesting scenario here. By attacking immediately with ant number 3, it forces black to do something, because white is now threatening to win. And typically speaking, what black would do would be to anchor down this ant so that the ant cannot be warped away by the white mosquito. Otherwise, if white can warp the black ant to here, for example, then the white mosquito automatically gets ant power. So by pinning the white ant, it releases the white mosquito, places a block onto this spot so white does not have a angle of attack. And let me turn my, oops. I glanced over at my YouTube channel and saw the Be Right Back, and I thought I had turned off that button. So I can see I'm using a new item today, my Stream Deck. I did some programming on it last night, played around with it. I can see what I'm going to have to do is program a button so to mute me, turn off my camera, and click the Be Right Back note all at the same time. An interesting comment would be, let's see, but if you placed a grasshopper there, then the white spider could pin it, so that wouldn't work. If you placed a grasshopper here with a line of attack to that kill spot, then that would leave the white ant self-pinned. So that may not be such a good idea as well. Okay, interesting. Tzimarou attacks with his second beetle. And with the spider moving out, did a couple different things. One, of course, it pinned the white ant, threatening to pin the white beetle, but it also now opened up the black mosquito, so now the black mosquito has ant power and can go almost anywhere. So white is going to almost have to move beetle number 2. Although let's pretend for a minute. Trying to keep an eye on my text messages here because my guys at work text me a lot. Okay, let's look at an option here, although white is starting to run out of bugs. Place a grasshopper here. That would give grasshopper ability to the mosquito. Give grasshopper ability to the mosquito, but it would also have an angle of attack to the kill spot. That would force one of these 2 black bugs to move. If you can convince black to pin it with the mosquito, of course, then the mosquito loses a lot of its flexibility. But the white beetle climbs up. Of course, now the black mosquito is in a very good defensive position because if the white beetle moves forward, the black mosquito can immediately cover it. Okay, interesting. The black grasshopper. Anytime your opponent places a bug, you need to ask yourself, where is it going? So I'm guessing, although interestingly, if it does go here, freeing the black ant, it provides a bridge, and then the white beetle would have a path across to the black pill bug. And now the white grasshopper comes in, it's going to force black's hand. He's going to either have to warp the queen away or move one of the two defending bugs. He could theoretically, oh, okay, never thought about warping the queen that direction. That doesn't necessarily work because now when the beetle comes in, if the mosquito covers it, then the white beetle 1 can advance. So it looked like Gandac looked at that, but then decided against it. The black beetle doesn't immediately want to move forward because then the white beetle will immediately cover it. Wish I knew how to, I use a mouse with a little roller on it. I wish I knew how to shut down the roller because when I touch it, sometimes it, as you noticed, zoomed in and out. That's what it does on board space. Now, just a kind of a long-range thought pattern here. The white beetle can move forward, threatening to cover the black mosquito, so the black mosquito would then have to move. And this 3-turn combination, nope, that doesn't work. Because then the black beetle would move forward. The white mosquito could go here and then there, threatening to get beetle power. And of course, if the black mosquito ever pinned the white mosquito, then obviously the black mosquito loses all its movement. White spider, possibility of going there, and 1, 2, 3 with a line of attack to that setup spot there. But then what would happen if black intercepted it? So that would be a possibility. So we're approaching 20 minutes in. Each player has used about the same amount, 9 minutes and change. tzimarou is about ready to hit the 10-minute mark. So time is not, in essence, an issue at the moment. So let's just take a look. What would happen if, let me go over and say hello to Danielle. Okay, so while I was out briefly answering the phone, the white mosquito jumped over, gaining ladybug power. And that's interesting because one of the problems could be if black decides to pin the mosquito there, which he just did, now the black mosquito no longer has ability to get out, escape with ant power. The only thing that it could do would be to jump out. So that is interesting. So of course tzimarou has to win to send the match into overtime. All Gandac has to do is get a draw. So what would happen if he attacked? No, that would just give the black mosquito a method of escaping and gaining ant power. Oops, that might be a mistake because with the beetle coming down there, the black grasshopper can immediately pin it, freeing the black ant as well. So that could very well be a although maybe he has a plan. tzimarou's playing very quickly. So, yep, I don't think that was a good. Now the black ant can be warped out. That's interesting. I guess he's not concerned about getting the black ant right now because he doesn't have to worry about it. Or the other thing that he could do would be to move the mosquito out and then at some point in the future move the pill bug in. That's playing a bit more control if he does it that way, because it's limiting one more white ant that's not able to move. Of course, this white ant could move into here, freeing this white beetle, but I still don't know that that would be a good choice. Okay, so he's playing control this way because he's still threatening to control this ant as well. Or if this ant decides to move almost anywhere, although it could theoretically move to there. Well, nope, then it's wherever it goes. If this ant decides to move, the black mosquito has ant power, can follow it. So it seems to me at this point in the game that Gandac is on his way to victory. tzimarou does not have an easy method of qualifying for the win. Because Gandac has this mosquito with ant power, it can go almost anywhere. In fact, if Gandac wanted to play for the victory, okay. Now that's very interesting. Of course, what tzimarou is trying to do now is to get the pill bug around where the pill bug will give pill bug power to the mosquito. So what would happen if black were to do that? That looks like a very good possible move. Nope, instead he decides to sacrifice his beetle that he has up atop the hive, because he still has one in reserve. Sacrifice that beetle. Nope, hasn't, just looked at it, hasn't decided to do it, to free a ladybug and an ant. That would definitely put Gandac ahead in the ant game. So let's see what could happen if the white pill bug were to move. I don't know that even if white unabated could get the pill bug to here, freeing the mosquito. Tzimarou responded very quickly with that. Now's definitely the time to bring in the mosquito. Because if you bring the mosquito in now, nothing can stop it from climbing up. Oh, nope, it can. You could do that. And of course, Gandac still has the second beetle in reserve. Okay, let's make sure I'm up to date here. As I turned away for a minute. Of course, one problem is if white elects to do that, it's qualifying for the win automatically for black, or almost qualifying for the win. The white mosquito is in proximity pill bug position, but the reason why you'd be doing that is you wanted to get the white mosquito free. So let's pretend like okay, he brings in the beetle. Now the white beetle, the black beetle that's underneath the white beetle is currently pinned, so it can't cover. But if the white beetle moves, and the ladybug could just jump right in. And if white does elect to pin the beetle, then of course the black mosquito could come out, and nothing could, I don't think, could stop the black mosquito from climbing up. So if the black mosquito moves away, wherever, then the black pill bug is only in a proximity pill bug position. So if white could fill this spot or that spot and have a bug available to take the kill shot, then the black pill bug would not be able to move in. But I don't think that white has time to do that. White could bring in a spider with the angle of attack to there. We currently have 6 viewers, only 2 of which have chatted, Stepan and Danielle. Interesting. Okay. tzimarou attacked with a ladybug, forming a ring. Very, very interesting. Because if tzimarou is a previous world champion, so he plays exceptionally well, with the ladybug going to there, good use of a spider, placing a spider there, making a ring. Now, interestingly, black could break the ring by moving the ladybug. But white's goal here is to do what he can to completely surround the pill bug. So is black in danger? Yeah, there we go again. I don't like that. The white mosquito could jump to there. Yep, I think that's black's best bet, is to break the ring himself. Well, we appreciate everybody dropping a chat in. Make sure you drop a note in as to chat. Okay, so the other spider comes in, forming another ring, while I'm over here taking a look at the so he warps the queen away. Of course, one of the chapters in my book, rings are bad, but this is a case of this big, huge ring here is creating a lot of technical opportunities for white. Okay, then the white queen gets warped away. Well, this is a very interesting game because the white queen still has the pillbug and mosquito. So black is going to play some control possibly. And now but I don't know that he's going to be able to qualify for the win. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's take a look at timing. Timing's not an issue yet. Tzimarou's at 19 and change. Gandac is at 22 and change, so timing is not a threat. So tzimarou has all of a sudden things have changed. What would happen if he just and then move the pillbug over out of the way, and then the white beetle could just begin the long march? Very interesting. This game might not be over yet. The thing about it is, while the white beetle is doing the long march, black will have the opportunity to free up at least one other ant, possibly the third ant. The question then would be the two grasshoppers, the pill bug, and the beetle be enough? Wow, very complex. So let's do a quick count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the beetle is freeing up 2 bugs there. The white beetle is beginning its long march, but that does free up three black bugs, because all three of these are now free. But the white queen has escaped. You could anchor down but if he anchors down the queen, still at some point the mosquito could come in and then possibly have that as a spawn point. A little while ago, I thought that tzimarou had made a mistake. At some point, I missed the placement of this last grasshopper. Okay, what that does is it allows the mosquito to defend against the beetle. At the expense of losing pillbug power. Well, it is becoming very complex here. Nope, he decides against that. So let's see if he does warp the queen in. If he warps the queen in, he's threatening to win. One of these two bugs would have to move out. And he's not in danger of losing because he always has the pill bug right there. Very, very complex situation. It's too bad the white mosquito doesn't have a method to gain more movement. It just has ladybug, it has grasshopper movement right now. Oh, it does have, so let's see if he goes there and there. But if he goes there And the grasshopper just does that. Then it is an interesting situation because if it goes to there, yeah, that's not a good situation because it's going to be too easy to let the mosquito and the ant get pinned. And whatever white does, we've got this black ant lurking out here, which can pin any new bug that's placed. And also this black ant here would be also available because it's pinning this white ant, but that white ant doesn't dare move anywhere. I'm still thinking that move into there. No, you gotta be very careful. You don't want to let the black queen get warped away. So tzimarou is in the first deep think here. He's up to 28, approaching 29 minutes. So what would happen if the goes there? The thing about it is he's not threatening to win. Yeah, I just don't think you dare let the queen escape. Yep. Very, very complex situation. That's the thing about these tournament hive positions. They can be extremely complex. The pill bug mosquito combination for black. And wherever a grasshopper comes in, grasshopper could come in with an angle of attack to that spot, Okay, that's interesting. If he jumps into there, that might force the freedom of no, not necessarily. I was thinking that might force the freedom of the beetle. And that's what he did. He warped in the pill bug. So what that does is the mosquito right now cannot warp away the black queen because the only warpable spot is a kill spot. Oh, maybe he's looking at moving the mosquito. Nope, looking at moving the grasshopper. Threatening to free the black queen. Okay, wow, this is getting very, very complex. Very, very interesting game. We're approaching the 1 hour mark. Of course, if the, okay. Well, very, very, very complex situation here. Now, by that move, the black queen is threatening to move away. Okay, that was almost forced. Okay, this is very interesting. So if he moves into there, okay, that's very interesting because that shuts down the beetle. Interesting. When that grasshopper moved away, when the grasshopper moved away from the mosquito, it cut down a lot on the mosquito's ability to escape from that inner spot. Yeah, I think that move that he was looking at is the best one. Although interesting, okay, moves it to there. So that's what he did. He moved the spider to there. Okay. So he's going to go attack with the pill bug. So the black mosquito, oh, but this mosquito then would have beetle power if the white queen were to move to there. Obviously can't go to there because then white wins immediately. So he's going to shut down the white queen. Okay, so let's see what happened here. It is definitely an amazing game. So the white beetle advances. Nope. Look at the ring here. The black queen can't go to there because then just warp that in. He moves forward, the white pill bug is going to move forward. No question. Ah, I hate it when it does that. Maybe I need to hunt for a mouse that doesn't have a roller on it. Yeah, that's he's got to move the pill bug in to keep the black queen from escaping. Danielle said another amazing game. Absolutely. I never thought that tzimarou had any chances whatsoever, but he's done an excellent job here. Interesting. Instead of moving in with the pill bug, what if he goes to here? Freeing the ladybug. No, I think he has to move in with the pill bug. Although he's not threatening to win, there's no bug in position to take the kill shot. But this next move is going to free up the white beetle. Okay, just out of curiosity, is there any chance that black can counterattack here and win? If you could fill this one, that one. You could, well, either the problem is either one of these ants attack, then you're freeing up a defender. Wow, this is really, really complex. Okay, he's jumping into the valley of death there because no white bug currently has an angle of attack to there. And even if the spider moves over, the ladybug doesn't because it's too far away. That's what he did. Ah, okay. If he goes to there, but again, that frees that beetle. So, yep. That might be his only chance. Wow, unbelievable. Now, an interesting thought here is look at this line of thought. Warping this ant away, threatening to warp the queen into there. Well, I'll tell you what, this is Daniel summed it up completely. What an amazing game. Of course, the threat is to go to there and then to there, doing a hop around. So those last two grasshoppers. Oh, let's see. What if he places it there? No, that's not a good choice because then Here is better because it forces this one to do that. He did place the ant there. Wow. Ah, okay. Very good. Yep, missed that completely. Wow. What a game. Unbelievable. I would never, in my wildest imagination, you go back halfway through this game, I would have thought Gandac was going to win. There was a point at which I actually made the comment that tzimarou had made a mistake, and it looked like this was a fantastic game. tzimarou says another terrible opening on my side. He's right. He didn't look good, but a nice comeback. That was an amazing game, people. Congratulations, tzimarou, a previous world champion, defeated the current world champion in the previous round. Gandac says, was sure I was winning when I placed my beetle next to your queen, and then you made some magic happen. Doobie, of course, is Frank Chen, one of the final four, and he's going to be the opponent of the winner of this match. He said, your mid-game was so terrifying. A sea of white bugs just kept closing in. So I'm going to ask a quick. So tzimarou says, Randy, I hope that you were satisfied. A crazy game. So yes, I'm very satisfied. I hope you all that are watching have been satisfied as well, because it was an amazing game. So it looks like they're going to be continuing the tie breaks at a later point. So it's tied at 3 games apiece after 6. What an unbelievable comeback by tzimarou, by a previous world champion. Unbelievable game. So the semifinals are not quite ready to start yet. It's Quadlibet and Stepanzo in one semifinal. They're both in the similar time zone, so it'll be interesting to see. It won't be quite so hard to find time to play. And then Doobie will be playing the winner of this game. Of course, Doobie is on the west coast of the U.S., so quite a bit of time zone difference between him and the guys over in Eastern Europe. So my boss is going to probably want me to be getting back to work, so I think I'm going to have to be signing off here very shortly. I'd like to thank those that have contributed to my channel. First Base, Copper Penny, Frank Chin, John Sandel, Tim Carroll, Claudio Yordach are the most recent ones. If you would like to make a contribution. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. You can buy me a coffee, link down below. If you're a new viewer on my channel, there's also a link down below to purchase my book, Play Hive Like a Champion. That's the best way you can support the channel. So thanks again to everybody for joining this afternoon. What an amazing game. 2 the top players in the world put on a real show this afternoon, with tzimarou pulling this one out to tie it up at 3 games apiece. If you haven't already, click the notification bell, subscribe to my channel. I'll be live streaming every opportunity that I get. We will see what will happen here in the upcoming week when these two guys will get together to play their tie breaks. Tie breaks are very exciting, a lot quicker. Time limits are a lot faster. So until next time, this is Randy Ingersoll here helping you play Hive like a champion. Until next time, I'm signing off.